I'm Master Chef Lewis, and today we're going to learn how to make a watermelon cheesesteak. The first thing you need to make a watermelon cheesesteak is the steak. You want to get it from the dollar store to improve its flavor and its consistency. Secondly, you're going to need a 6-pack of crusty grinder rolls that, if you're wondering why there's only 5 instead of 6, that's because my brother ate one with nothing else on it. Amazing, right? Next, we're going to need some Swiss cheese from ShopRite. And last but not least, we're going to need to douse the entire thing in pepper. And the next step is to take your steak and cook it. So the first thing you need to do is open the steak, which is an act that has only been performed by those who have trained for 15 years in the mountains of Tibet in order to be able to open these steak things. And they really I only trained for about 10 years in Tibet, so I don't have the full experience of opening the steak things, and I think I'm going to need to use the power of editing to get the steak open. With that resolved, what we're going to need to do now is to cook the steak, of course. So we need to get the steak onto the thing. It seems that $1 steak is not very reliable in this sense, so we're going to have to kind of do this. Turn this thing on to like 7, and off camera I've gotten some spices that we could need. I'm first going to add a bit of thyme leaves. Secondly, I'm going to add some oregano leaves. Then we're going to need some garlic powder that needs to go on. And we're also going to need some paprika to add that special kick that the watermelon cheesesteaks always have. And the last step for now is to get some ground ginger all over that steak to really improve the flavor. And we're also going to need some utensils to cook the steak. We need to kind of flop it around a bit. There we go, it's getting pretty floppy so far. And we need to wait for the steak to cook. And I'm going to try not to bore you with this process, however exciting it may be, to cook this very appetizing steak that we have right here. So I think we're just going to cut it right about now. After that's done, we're going to need to start actually creating our watermelon cheesesteak. So we just plop this steak right onto the cutting board, put this back on the stove for later, and we're going to need to start assembling our steak. The first thing you're going to need is, I like to put the cheese on first because why not? And this is a glue flavored cheese that sticks to the other cheese really well. That's why we bought it from ShopRite. So after we put our unnecessarily thick cheese on, we kind of let it hang off. That's the way we make it. We put our watermelon on. That really adds the flavor. And we take our steak, put it on top of the watermelon to make it really nice and wonderful. Then we have to start adding our spices. We got the garlic powder. We got the ground ginger from before. We got, what's this? We got the ground cumin. That's really nice. And we have the only thing that normally goes on steak, which is crushed rosemary. That's a lot of crushed rosemary. So we also need some tarragon leaves because why not? And we also are going to have to use our onion powder again to get that all on there. We got our curry powder to add that other kind of kick, because why else, yes. We need our oregano leaves, and after we have that, our watermelon cheesesteak is ready to serve with a side of another piece of watermelon, and also we need to put pepper on, because pepper is good. Like I'm a real chef, because I have the grinder pepper, that's this cool kind. And that's how you guys make a watermelon cheesesteak.